Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to another anime fighting simulator video. Just a clarification, this is gonna be a lot of talking. It's gonna be a bunch of talking, nothing trolling, nothing role-playing. There's none of that today. It's just gonna be a lot of serious talks on a few topics. I decided to make this video because I needed to follow up to my previous video that I made for anime fighting sim, where pretty much given up on the leaderboards. But this video will be a bit more detail on why, and also some of the signs, the telltale signs of why I think the game is dying, not dead. I wouldn't say it's a dead game at all, since it is a game that's running strong still. Close to 9k concurrent players, 10k, 11k on the weekends. That is not a dead game. It is definitely not as strong as it was during its peak, but it's not a dead game. So first off, I've given up on the leaderboard spot. I am not number 1 in any of them anymore. I still do maintain a top 10 in durability, but a very not so strong top 10. And that's because I think the leaderboard's wonky, right? It's suspicious, it's sus. I mean, I see some of these stats that don't technically make sense, like this guy with 1.640 TDD, this guy with 737 DD on durability, but still holds an 11th spot on strength. Or the super suspicious lunatic guy that has 301.9 SPD, which is, I don't know, how much more times of a multiplier of stats than like rank 3 and 4, and those are pretty crazy stats already. Alright, so don't send any hate, I just kind of want to back up my claims, right? This guy made his account around December 9th. He says he's not a hacker. I mean, I'm not accusing of him of being a hacker, but I can definitely say there's definitely something suspicious of this, right? I do want to say also that doesn't mean that people who are, you know, with these obscene stats on the leaderboard supposedly hackers or exploiters or cheaters, but that definitely could have been a bug or glitch that people could have abused, either intentionally. You know what, I'm gonna be honest, it's probably intentional, right? Since the amount of stats you would need to get up here is pretty ridiculous. So I'll prove that by going into my stat area. I haven't upgraded this multiplier for 2 months. And I've been training stats like crazy to get to 384.4 DD durability, with this next upgrade being 3.689 SX yen. So what does that mean? We have 3689 divided by how much yen can you buy? You can buy 40.78 QN yen divided by 40.78. So that's roughly around 91 purchases of 2,499 Robux each. So that would make a single upgrade for me $250,000. That's just for me to get twice as much durability as I do now, which would put me in a position of the top 3 durabilities, which would mean I would have to spend another chunk of yen if I wanted to be on any other leaderboards. And we're talking about some of these people. This guy with strength most likely has 2 or 3 times my multiplier. I know the math is a little wonky and all over the place right now, but in general, you would have to put in quite a bit of Robux, 1 million or more, to get these leaderboard spots. You tell me what you guys think. What are you doing? I mean, just talking, chilling, not trolling, not messing around, no role plays. I mean, I know my last video said I left the leaderboards, but at this point I'm gonna be more honest and say I kind of just quit the game in general. I stopped playing the game at all. I'm not even AFK at any moment with this account, which is actually very liberating because I was able to go and use this account for other things like King's Legacy. I did some videos on that. It's pretty fun, and I plan to use this account for some Blocks Fruit content and Shindo Life content. Taking a step back and maybe just referring to the exploit specifically, right? I heard some rumors going around that there was, maybe it's patched by now, an exploit with prize wheel. I think people were auto farming dungeons so that they can use their dungeon credit, which is tickets, to roll unlimited yen. I don't know any more details on that, and I'm kind of thinking and hoping that they already patched it, because if they haven't yet, then wow, that's not good at all. I don't want to say that's the only reason of why I quit the game in general, because it wouldn't be fair to say that exploits are the only reason. I mean, the truth is the game itself has been a bit laggy lately. for, well, since the last update. I think it's because of these fighters here, which I actually like these fighters, but the optimization of the game has been kind of, just the effort's not there anymore, right? The effort's not as strong anymore. And I mean, knowing Bloxstone specifically, I know they have what, Anime Legends, Anime Warriors. I mean, some of the developers are also in other games like Anime Clash Simulator. There just seems to be less motivation from them to keep this game as, you know, as updated as I wish it was. Especially a game like this where it's very dated. In 2018, this game was popping. 2019, this game was popping. This game was revolutionary in my point of view, right? It's a multi-anime game that really mixed in very well with simulator genre. It's one of those things that really made the anime scene go like, wow, multi-anime games can really pop. Blox Fruit, I think it's existed then or existed around the same time, so this is one of those games, not the only one, where along with Blox Fruit that really pushed the anime genre forward. And that's why we have such a strong anime scene as we do now, which is why it does sadden me to say that, well, I'm quitting the game. It's been a strong year and a half. It exploded my channel. That's why we have almost 800k subs at the point of recording this video. And I couldn't thank Mar more than enough, and Nixon and them, Emilio and the rest of the team for actually having this game available for us, because that was a fun year and a half. But now, at the point of where it is now especially, it seems just like a good time to leave. And I really don't know how they're gonna fix this, because I don't know, man. Like, how do you even keep track of who's legit of a player and who's not? It would take quite a bit of time, and I don't think that's something they want to invest into the game. And if you're still doubting me, wondering why, what are you complaining about? You're just straight salty GTS. I mean, I'll bring up some proof. So I did a bit of research on the Bloxstone Discord, and I couldn't find too much, but I found these two screenshots that I've used in my previous video. So first off, this guy says most leaderboard players use exploits. I have no comment to that. It's not anime fighting simulator anymore, it's anime exploiting sim. Deal with it. So first off, it's a pretty critical comment, and it says a lot about other players, but when I look at the screenshots, I go like, wow, 3,400 days. Like, I don't think anyone's legitimately buying these. And if there's a farm that's allowing this type of farming, that's 500,000 worth of Robux, by the way. That's crazy. I mean, maybe it's a bug, maybe it's an exploit, but whatever it is ridiculous. And then the one under, 1.215 SX. The yen is not completely unreasonable. I mean, someone could have spent maybe 100k, 200k Robux to get that, but that Chikara shards, it is. When a currency that is so premium based, and what I mean by premium based is you can buy yen for a lot cheaper compared to Chikara shards. I don't even think Chikara shard changes. 40k Chikara shards for 1,000 Robux, it never changes, means it's very premium, and someone can get millions and millions, hundreds of millions, perhaps even 1 billion of it. Yeah, something is wrong with the game. So that's why I've had my complaints. That's why I can't even contend on the leaderboard anymore. It's not worth my money anymore. I've spent perhaps 500,000 Robux, a decent amount of Robux every update. And to not be able to claim a single leaderboard spot, like I said, I could just be salty, but at the same time, it's just sus. And I don't think it's worth my money anymore. I can easily spend that money somewhere else. I have like multiple motivations to spend it elsewhere. I mean, I could use that same amount of Robux into Anime Tales. Use it for advertisements, use it for paying for commissions, use it for buying assets that can contribute more to the game. So that's one of the reasons I can decide to quit this game. And another one just could be, I'm just tired of this one. And I easily could be eating all these words in a matter of days, like I said earlier, if Emilio decides to drop a big O update that I don't want to miss out on when it comes to content. And with that, I guess when it comes to this game, I bid it farewell. It's been a great year and a half. It helped our channel out a lot, and that's one of the reasons why we're even close to 800k subs. But we tried, right? We tried to maintain it. We tried our best to keep up on the leaderboards. We tried to do as much content as we can on the game, but there's just nothing new going on. And especially with, like I said, but especially with the chaos going on in the leaderboards, I just don't see myself playing this game anymore. I mean, I've long, for many months now, been making content outside of anime fighting sim. So it's not anything new that I decide to, you know, explore more on the Roblox anime games outside of anime fighting sim. And if you guys want to keep watching, subscribe, make sure you do all of that. I can really use your support. We can get really close to 800k subs by the end of the month, or maybe just get to 800k subs before the end of the month. I'll keep you guys updated on anime tales in my upcoming future videos. And if you guys can, use star code Kelvin when buying Robux. Support the channel, support me when it comes to getting more Robux to spend on anime tales. Yes, do that. Use star code Kelvin. Are you? Man, all you guys gotta use the same poses. Here, let me kill you guys for the last 2 kills. This guy, White Bear and Blank. Okay, fine, just Blank then. My last kill of the game. Or maybe Whitebeard. My last kill being Whitebeard? Yeah, let's do that. You came back first, you die first. I mean, you die last. Yeah, that's it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.